Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at an album. I think this might be the third CD I've ever owned. I believe that it is. It might even be the second CD, and I might have 2 and 3 swapped. But I believe this was either the second or third CD I ever owned. The first one being Donald Fagen, The Nightfly. The album is Double Vision. It's Bob James and David Sanborn. Steve Gadd plays drums. You have Paul Jackson Jr. on guitar, Eric Gale on guitar, Marcus Miller on bass. Just a great record. Let's take a look at this album song by song. The album opens up with the track called Maputo, which is the capital of Mozambique, and this song was written by Marcus Miller. I actually asked Marcus Miller about this song. We talked a few times. He used to come into the shop I worked. It's just a great song. Really love it. I could probably say it's my favorite song on the album, but every time another song comes on, I'm like, ooh, maybe this one is. And that brings us to song 2, also written by Marcus Miller. This song is called More Than Friends, and it's another great song. Cool vibe to it, the groove, and then the way the sax comes in. I really dig it. I love this album. I can't say enough about it. Song 3 is a song that's written by David Sanborn and Bob James called Moon Tune. A little haunting, this song. Great feel, great vibe. I used to always refer to this as the quintessential jacuzzi jazz album, but it really is a nice record. I'm not so big on jacuzzi jazz, but I love this album. Song 4 is a song by Buddy Johnson called Since I Fell For You. And if the name sounds familiar, well, it's because I did a lesson of the Lenny Welch version recently on my channel. And in this version, Al Jarreau takes the lead vocal, and it is brilliant. I do like this version better than the Lenny Welch version. However, the Lenny Welch version was requested, and so that's why I taught that version. But I love this. This is fantastic. Song 5 on this album is a song written by David Sanborn called It's You. And interestingly enough, it sounds like it's a David Sanborn song. It kind of reminds me of the record Straight from the Heart with a little bit better production. It's a great song. I love it. I highly recommend listening to it. This whole album is very easy to listen to. Song 6 is a song called Never Enough. And this is written by Bob James and David Sanborn. However, it definitely leans more Bob James for me. I can hear the melodic line is definitely more like him. I love Bob James. He did an album the same year in 1986 called Obsession that I think is a fantastic album. And if you get the chance to check it out, please do. However, Never Enough is a great song on this album. When you listen to it, let me know what you think. Song 7 on this album is a song called You Don't Know Me. Now, this song originally was recorded by Eddie Arnold, and it was written by Eddie Arnold and Cindy Walker. It was covered by Ray Charles and made famous on the Modern Sounds of Country and Western from 1962. And here, there's an instrumental version with David Sanborn taking the lead line on the sax. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful song. One of my favorites, although I do love the Ray Charles version, I do love the Eddie Arnold version. My favorite version of this song might be Michael Grimm's version that he released not too long ago. It's one of my favorites. I love Michael Grimm's voice. However, this version on this album is fantastic. 9.5 out of 10. Check out this album. The link is in the description so you can listen to it. Please let me know what you think of it and get back to me. Very good.